In this video, we're going to look at the microcosmic orbit from Taoism and the flow of Kundalini at the same time. So this is the masculine pathway of energy. As we can see, it goes up the spine, one tube of prana, just a state of consciousness, energy flowing from the earth up to the sky. Then when we put the tongue to the roof of the mouth, we create a circuit between our front channel and our back channel. So then the energy comes up through the spine and down the front. Looking at this energy the other way, the feminine pathway, this energy comes in around our sacral area, and this energy goes up through the body. So this is the feminine pathway. It's much more related to our chakra system, to our organs, our glands, about being alive, being in duality. Now this energy starts to flow up through the body, and when we put the tongue to the tip of the mouth again, we create the circuit, and then the energy starts to circulate up through the front and down the back. This is the feminine pathway of energy. Both of these pathways are moving at the same time, so we have two microcosmic orbits flowing through us constantly. Generally, when we focus on one more than the other, then this is where our attention will be, but both are always happening at once. When we don't have the tip of our tongue on the roof of our mouth, and the energy is going from the earth straight up out the top of our head. Of course, we also have access to divine energy, so when we want to pull energy down through our crown, we can, but this is free will, it's by choice. In the path of Kundalini, Osho teaches us that the feminine, the female path, starts in the heart, and this energy comes first down, it weaves through our chakras into the root, and then, as most teachings teach, the path comes up from the root, from the base of the spine, and this energy weaves through all of our energy centers, activating each one. So we see when we combine the microcosmic orbit with Kundalini, we get a much fuller picture of what's really happening in our energetic bodies, how both polarity and duality are working together. So there's 4 sides of our bodies, we have 4 sides of energy moving through us, and it's also going up and down. This is one of the main concepts that we need to grasp in Kundalini bodywork, that all of these energetic pathways are happening at the same time, that energy is always moving through our body, and we need to learn to run energy both ways. We need to have consciousness in both the masculine and the feminine pathways at the same time, but always understanding which pathway is more dominant. As the energy comes out through the top of our head, Ida and Pingala, the 2 imaginary snakes, they'll either come out through our nasal passages, so it's about breath and prana, or it's depicted as coming out through our eyes, so it's about our vision and activating our third eye. Again, these are metaphors. We can never exactly explain how this energy flows because it's designed to give us a multi-dimensional perspective of life. All of the energy pathways, all of the systems will have slight contradictions. By always moving between the different polarities within our own energetic body, we start to develop the freedom that allows us to feel and sense what's going on. Now, the more energy we run through these pathways, through the feminine pathway, and then we come into our chakra system. Our chakra system expands into our aura. We can see at least 7 layers of our aura only in relation to our chakra system. Now, once our body's full of chi, of prana, and we're expanding our aura out, and for me this is a healthy side for our aura, is we should be able to give ourselves a big cuddle, a big bear hug, and this is kind of a good size for our energetic body. When we're giving sessions, when we're working with people, when we're working with ourselves, this gives us quite a dense aura that we can really feel and sense what's going on inside the energetic body. Now, as we apply polarity to each of these levels, we start to see on the throat chakra how that's connecting to the sacral or to the roots. There's no real set way to explain this. It's a lot about feeling in and finding how we unwind somebody's energetic body from a state of chaos, from a state of trauma, of misalignment between the sex, the heart, the mind. And it's actually through finding stillness in this chaos, through moving through this chaos, that we come to a place of stillness.